It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12 when he moved to Manchester, but he's progressed through the age groups and he's making his mark now at the top level. He just needs consistency to be added.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Ahmad. Back when it goes. There's the shot! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He is through here. Moukoko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Moukoko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
In with a header! That's a half-decent try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Still goalless at the moment. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ahmad. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hložek.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Elanga. Oh, that's well spotted. Nico Gonzalez. "30 minutes gone. He could be in here. There's no flag. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kukçu. Elanga. That's good running with the ball. Hložek. Hložek! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Moreira. Quansah. Oh, nicely intercepted.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quansah gets his pass away. That is has a go! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
It's a sweet ball, that. He's played him through. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Moukoko! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two. That could spell trouble. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Right back in the game. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Chipped through. Well read, and the danger is averted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Hložek.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Back into the middle. Madrid suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Nico Gonzalez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, easy pickings there. Played with finesse. That is good alertness. Now here's... Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kukçu. And the counter is on. He's got away. Big header! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21,
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid take the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown...
Chance! And that could come back to haunt.
Well, the level of urgency has shot up, and that's promising now to maintain it.
se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what a climb! Should have equalised.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Five minutes left on the clock. Drilled in low.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Caught offside that time. Always onto this. Great ball if he can get there. Mukoko. Showing good feet. That'll be a throw. 5 minutes to add. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good.